Hi guys, I'm back with a new video. In today's video, I will talk about a new geo which is called as Geo 69, which just came up to cancel triple one geo. Triple one geo was the most famous geo in Telangana. Now to revoke that triple one geo, a new geo has come, which is Geo 69. So I'll share my screen right now and show you the document which was circulated widely in WhatsApp. So let me share my screen now and show you the. I hope you can see my screen now, guys. So you can see this is Government of Telangana MA and UD department, okay, Municipal Administration Urban Department, GO number 69, okay. Order in the reference first read above, orders were issued prohibiting polluting industries, major hotels, residential colonies, and other establishments that generate pollution in the catchment area of Usman Sagar and Sagar reservoirs up to 10 kilometers from FTL, covering 84 villages in an area of nearly 1,32,000 acres. This was done with an objective of protecting catchment area of these two reservoirs, which were main source of drinking water in Hyderabad at that time. Now they're telling a story why this triple one GO came into effect. But now what they're saying is, as per the details furnished by HMWS and SB, these two reservoirs are accounting to 27.59 of installed capacity of drinking water when the above said GO was issued. This is about the issue of this GO when it happened. This was the amount of water this reservoir used to contribute to Hyderabad city. However, since the total installation capacity of drinking water for Hyderabad has grown up, okay, etc., is also under execution. As a result, draws dependability on this reservoirs is less than 1.25%, and they are no longer the source of drinking water supply to Hyderabad city. And this is something you have to understand is showcased as a reason or the basis of removal of triple one GO, which was in 2000. It was in 1996, as I think in the month of March, 8/3/1996. So from 27.59%, now it is only 1.25%. So there is no dependability, is what they are saying. Considering the above fact, Hyderabad city drinking water requirements are no longer dependent on Usman Sagar Himachal reservoirs, which was the underlying theme for issuing of GO 111. The government, after careful examination of the matter, decided that restrictions imposed under para 3 of GO 111 are removed. Now, this is a very important statement. So, GO 69 is a removal, is a GO to remove 111 GO, subjected to condition that the water quality of this two reservoirs shall not be impacted in any manner. And then they have given some kind of maintenance you have to do, sewage treatment plants, construction diversion channels, good quality groundwater, etc., etc. A lot of these terms and conditions on which this can be removed is being defined. Now, this is a very important paragraph, fourth one. In order to frame guidelines and detailed regulations, a committee headed by chief secretary and having special chief secretary of MA, UD, MA Finance, etc., etc., is constituted. Now, this is what you have to understand. There is a special committee headed by chief secretaries is being constituted. The terms of reference of the committee are as follows. Now, this is a very important thing you have to check. So what they're saying is 111 GO is being revoked from now, and there is a committee which is being made which will look into the following points to suggest the measure for protection and prevention of pollution on these two reservoirs. This is one of the first condition. Okay, let me zoom in a little. Second, to suggest broad guidelines for zoning, including marking of green zones. This is very important. So they want to define the green zone, especially the zoning part, master plan part, to suggest modalities for development of trunk infrastructure in this area, to suggest various means of resource mobilization for taking up trunk infrastructure roads, major drains, STPs, diversions, etc., to suggest appropriate institutional framework to take up the infrastructure and regulate the development in that area, suggest necessary regulatory measures to be insisted while granting any layout building permission in this area. Now, this is a very important point. So, 2 points here. One is the zoning. 3, in fact. Second is the roads infrastructure. And third one is appropriate institutional framework for permissions, okay, regulatory measures for granting layout and building permissions in that area. Now, this is a very important point for at least real estate. To suggest necessary changes, if any, to be made in the existing legal framework to effectively regulate the developments in that area. So they are even willing to change the legal framework. Okay, so and next one, while finalizing the guidelines, detailed regulations, it must be ensured that not only proper sewage treatment plants are placed, the diversion drains to carry the treatment plant is also in place. And the committee shall look into ways and means to raise resources to meet the infrastructure requirement in that area. If you see here, last probably, they will read this and will then conclude. The committee shall keep the broad primary objective of protecting the quality of water body, shall work on the above mentioned TOR and submit its report to the government at earliest. And this is being forwarded to other departments as well. Now, what can we make out from this? There are 3 to 4 points which I can make out from this. First, most important point is government is not lenient about protecting this Himayat Sagar, Usman Sagar lakes. They really want to use sewage treatment plants and, if possible, some drains to safeguard that place. First thing. Second thing, they really want to build a green zone. They want to come up with a zoning and they want to have some green zone defining that area still. That's the second point I can make out. Third point, government wants road infrastructure, major infrastructures to be built in this area. And fourth important point is regulatory measures for layout and building permissions. And maybe the last one is about changing the legal framework if required to smoothen the work or fasten the work. Now, this is what is something which came up yesterday, and it is really shocking for most of us, in fact, even for me, because I was thinking it will take time, but they have done it really quick. Just few weeks ago, KCR Garu has announced about 111 GO revoking. Then cabinet approved it, and within a week, we see GO number 69 revoking 111 GO. Now, what will happen? Already a lot of buzz has started in the market. People are, overall, everyone is talking about 111 GO right now. And maybe people were expecting a delay in this process to happen, but now by seeing this kind of progress from the government, we feel that it is happening quite quick, and maybe the committee is going to submit report very soon is what I understand. And the Government of Telangana is also serious about protecting the Usman Sagar and Himayat Sagar lakes, then as well as developing the area, keeping some green zones into picture. Now, what can we conclude with it? So guys, 111 GO is lifted. There is no more 111 GO as per what this GO said. 69 is the GO. Now, what we have to understand is, can we buy land right now in 111 GO? Definitely you can buy land in 111 GO, but there are no regulations yet. So we never know, we don't know what will be these regulations, what will be these measures, what will be the layout permission plan look like, what will be the legal legal process look like. So there is still uncertainty about construction using that land for end use, for layouts or even for construction. But I'm 150% sure that there will be a lot of lenience, or the process will be friendly to the builders as well as to the layouts developers, for sure. If not 100% land, at least the 50% of the land. Now the question is, which of these lands will be put in green zone? That's the only risk part I see. But even if it is in green zone, I'm sure they'll give some permission for development there as well, maybe 10, 20, 30% for construction. We never know how much that's going to be. So can I buy lands right now? Yes, you can buy. Rates have already started jumping. If you want to buy soon. Is there a risk? There is a risk of 50% because you may end up in green zone, and we never know what are the restrictions, what will be the restriction for green zone. But if you really want to take that bet, because prices will go double, triple for sure in a very short span of time in 111 GO lands. If you really want to buy, you can definitely buy. If you need my help in buying 111 GO lands, I can help you. I have a lot of nice channels through which I can help you procure 111 GO lands around Chevella at a very decent price point, in acres as well as in guntas. It all depends what is your budget. So affordable budget, there are some lands still available in Chevella. But I'm not sure what they will say right now after seeing this GO, but I can try to get you some lands if you're really interested and keen in buying something around Chevella at a cheaper price, right? less than 10,000 per square yard, even around 7,000, 6,000 per square yard. Also, I can try to get you some lands around the Chevela area. If you're interested, let me know. I can connect you to the right people. To conclude, there is no more 111 Geo. There is Geo 69, which has deleted 111 Geo. We are waiting eagerly for the report of special committee which is being formed. And based on that committee's report, you will get construction permissions, layout permissions, etc., etc., etc. We'll get to know where the roads are going to come. We'll get to know what is green zone. So let's wait for that. Let's not rush. If you really want to buy right now. Don't delay further. Otherwise, you can't afford it. Need my help? Contact the numbers in the description. I'll connect you with right people in Chevela so that you can buy cheap lands. Yeah, I hope this video helps you. I'll see you soon in a new video. Till then, take care.